Hello, everyone. Really nice to have you all here. I'm Director of Engineering for Threat Intelligence, specifically within Rapid7. We do a lot of things within Threat Intelligence, and I could give a brief overview about all the things we do, but I thought for this evening I take an example about data scraping, like how we gather as much information as possible, how we process it, and how actually it goes to the customer. Maybe very quick just about me. With Rapid7, super new, it's just my 5th month now, but I work since over 10 years in threat intelligence. I worked before for ZeroFox, which is a direct competitor, and earlier for Looking Glass Cyber, which was a smaller company. And I came initially to threat intelligence through Microsoft, but I didn't work for Microsoft. I got sued by Microsoft. That's how you land in threat intelligence. Anyway, so maybe let's start here. So who actually here knows what's the dark web? Okay, I see many hands. There are many definitions. I give a short, this definition is from Kaspersky, so it's not from Rapid7, but in short, the dark web is anything like Tor or I2P or any specialized browser which is not directly accessible via the World Wide Web. There is also the deep web, which is in between, let's say. So the deep web is anything which you cannot directly find over a Google search or like a private database. So there is several layers. Specifically today, I would like to go a bit there. So I'm sure most of you used Tor in your life already once. Hands up or not? Okay, not bad. Yeah. Okay, I didn't use it for many years. I used it when I was younger, but basically what it does is here nicely displayed. So you are it's more difficult to identify you. It's not impossible, but it's more difficult because you go over several routes and servers, and in the end you come out over a Tor exit node. This nice picture, I'm sure many of you saw. It's an illustration again of the clear web and below the dark web. So I believe in the clear web is only about 4 or 5% of the data available these days. All the rest is hidden, so it's a very small amount. And actually, what's our mission in Rapid7 for the collections and sources team? So we try to gather as much critical information as possible. As example, leaks with credentials especially, or also like with ransomware, what Martin mentioned before also a little bit, hacks, all of this. So we try to gather this information, store it, I show it later. But with that, the job is not done. So in this whole process, a very important part is actually not an LLM yet, maybe soon, but it's actually human analysts. So this data needs to, in the end, before it goes to the customer, a human analyst actually is a very important part of this. So logically, maybe I jump over this one. Yeah, this is very similar. Logically, there are a lot of challenges. So it's very easy said, yes, we scrape the internet or we scrape dark web, but there are a lot of challenges, which I also had in the company before to face. So one of the simplest one is the famous CAPTCHA, which most of you know, where you have to say which one is elephant and where are the stairs. So that's something where we constantly need to adjust, because dark web markets do everything that we don't scrape them for obvious reasons. And also botnet detection mechanisms is a challenge we have. And maybe a funny example is actually what happened recently is also that websites don't put the CAPTCHA or try to evade, so they change the whole forms. Let's say you have a registration form, So they rename how the IDs of the form field is, and they try really within the HTML to avoid that they, how to say, that they lose data to companies like Rapid7. What else? Yeah, so I think there's just a lot of challenges. I don't want to go there too deep. Here you can see the whole process. So basically, because here's a Python meeting, here you have the word Python from me. I don't go as deep as before, but we collect the data also via APIs. We store it in various databases. And finally, but the analyst part, what I mentioned before, is important. And we have a whole automation and scaling part as well. This one we jump over. And finally, what the team here in Prague specifically is working on, and we still have some open positions actually, is version 2 of this whole scraping system. So it's will be more user-friendly user-friendly for the analysts. The current version 1, as you can see, has questionable hard-coded configuration. So the new system will be easier for analysts to actually use. It has a lot of improvements like customization and just easier updates and user handling. This is all in Python. I specifically did not go into Python, but it is in Python written. And for more technical details, we can talk afterwards. And I think that's it already. So I promised I will let you all on time to well-deserved refreshments. And I'm available for any talks afterwards as well. So thank you all.